everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nilanjana here and today I am going to share with you guys my reviews on some very cheap, affordable and very good makeup brushes. So I am really excited for today's video, and if you want to know that which are those brushes I am talking about, then please keep on watching.
Okay, so now let's talk about the packaging. So the Puna Store brush set comes with a bag which looks like leather. It's not pure leather, but it gives you a leather-like feeling. But the generic brushes doesn't have any kind of fancy packaging. They come in a plastic packaging, which is okay. So when I open up the Puna Store makeup brush kit, it looks like this, and it looks so classy and so expensive. Trust me, it looks really expensive. And the Puna Store makeup brush comes with a manual where they have mentioned all the makeup brushes they have in the kit. There are total 24 makeup brushes which are really awesome, and the Puna Store brushes comes with a really nice packaging. They have a separate plastic cover, a thick plastic cover to cover up the head and a thin plastic cover to cover up the handle. And the generic brushes comes with a plastic cover as well. So there is 5 base makeup brush and 5 eye makeup brush in the generic makeup brush set. So first of all, I am applying the Lakme Perfecting Liquid Foundation all over my face, like on the left side of my face. And I'm blending that out using the generic foundation brush, which works really nicely to blend in the foundation and give me amazing coverage. And then I'm applying the foundation on the right side of my face. And to blend that out, I am using the Puna Store foundation brush, which actually didn't work too good. Like, I think it soaked up a little bit of product and it didn't give me very nice flawless finish, or it didn't give me very much nice coverage as well. So I really liked the generic foundation brush, but I didn't actually like the Puna Store foundation brush. And then I'm applying the Maybelline White Super Fresh Compact Powder with the help of a flat top kabuki brush from the generic store. And then I'm applying the same powder on the right side of my face with the help of the powder brush, the big powder brush from Puna Store, and yeah, it's really big and fluffy. So both of them works a little differently, both of them are really good. And then I'm applying blush. And then I'm contouring my face with the contour brush from the Puna Store brush kit. And on the left side, I'm contouring my face with the generic angled foundation brush or contour brush, I don't know, because they didn't mention the uses or the names of the brushes. And for my nose contouring, I'm taking a slightly angular kabuki brush from the generic brush set. And let's come to eye makeup. So for eye makeup, I have used all the Puna Store makeup brushes. For my eyebrows, I have used the angled brow brush, which is really good. And then I have used the spoolie to blend it. And then I have used a flat tip blending brush to blend the transition color into my crease. Then I'm taking my lid color with a flat eyeshadow brush. And then to highlight my inner corners and my brow bone, I'm using a very small definer brush.
So let me talk about the qualities of these brushes first. So I really love the qualities of both the brushes. Like the bristles of the brushes are so smooth and so soft, like they feels like butter on the skin. So I love the quality of them. And as you guys can see, there is no shredding or nothing whatsoever. Like both the brushes are really good quality, so I love them. And if you talk about the coverage, the generic brushes are really dense, so they give you more coverage than the Puna Store ones. As I showed you guys that the foundation brush is not that great. I really don't like that foundation brush a lot because that doesn't blend the product nicely into your skin or doesn't buffs out the product. So I don't like that very much. But I love these brushes because they are really like very soft on the skin. They doesn't soaks up any kind of foundation, like they doesn't soaks up any foundation even a little bit, and they are really good in terms of buffing your foundation, so your foundation looks really flawless and like really blended, like it looks like your second skin. So yeah, I really love these brushes for liquid foundations, or if you want your compact powder or any kind of powder foundation to give you coverage, then these foundations are really nice to pack on those powders as well. So now let's talk about baking. So for baking, these brushes are really well because they can place the powder, the loose powder, really nicely and pack that on. And I think these brushes, like the Puna Store brushes, are really good in terms of dusting off the bake, because they are not gonna dust off your bake that well because they are really dense and they're not that fluffy, so they're not good with I mean dusting out your powders or anything. So like they are really good to pack on your loose powder for baking, and they are really good to like dust off all your bake. So I really love both the products for powder application because both of them does a different work. And for contouring, I really loved both the brushes. Like they blended the product really well into my skin, and they did a very nice amount of color, like not too much and not too less, like a very mediocre amount of color payoff and a very nice blending. So I really love both the brushes for contouring purposes and for highlighting. Both the brushes were amazing for highlighting, but I am a little bit more biased about this one because this looks so pretty. So I am a little bit more biased about this brush, but I really loved this one for highlighting as well. Both of them did a really nice job. So I really love both of them. So yeah, now So as the generic makeup brush set has only 5 eye makeup brushes, and all of them are kabuki blending brush kind of brushes, so I think they are really good in terms of blending your eyeshadows. But I didn't really like the color payoff that the generic eye makeup brushes gave. But I am in love with this brush, like the eye contour brush from Puna Store, and I love this brush. Like this gives the real intensity of any color. Like I have applied the same color with a lot of brushes, like from the Puna Store brushes, from the generic brushes, but none of the brushes gave the same intensity as this one. This one is so good. Like this one is love. So I love this eye contour brush. This is eye contour brush, but you can use it to place the color on your crease and to blend that out. It is a multi-purpose brush. So I really love this brush, and I would recommend you guys to get this whole brush set just for this and this brush. They are too good. And the Puna Store makeup brush set has a lot of eye makeup brushes like the smudger brush, the pencil brush, the blending brush, the shader brush, the definer brush, eyeliner brush, and everything. So I think this one is better for eye makeup purposes, and the genetic, that's the story of physiology student. So the generic brush is really good for foundation application. So I think you should get the generic brush set if you are looking for some brushes to do your base makeup with, and you should get the Puna Store makeup brush set if you are looking for some brushes to do your eye makeup with, because the Puna Store makeup brush set has all the eye makeup brushes you can ever imagine. So yeah, this is my overall review about this makeup brushes. And if you can, I will highly recommend you guys to get both of these makeup brushes because they complement each other. They complete each other. So you can get the foundation brush, the base makeup brush in the generic makeup brush, and all the other jazz in the Puna Store makeup brush. So I really recommend both of these brushes because they are cheap, they are really good quality, they are amazing quality. They are really smooth, really soft. They doesn't have any shredding or any fallout. You can even wash them. They're not gonna be bad if you wash them. I had used a lot of makeup brushes which used to shred a lot while I used to wash them, but these doesn't do like that. So I really love these makeup brushes. And yeah, that is all about my overall review on these makeup brushes. I really love them. So you don't have to go out of your home and they will be delivered at your doorstep. So I really like these makeup brushes, and I highly recommend them. So if you can, then please get them. I am sure that you're gonna thank me later. So yeah guys,